by Director of Business Development, Leadership Team FlytBase Incorporated. And everyone, please give a big applause for Mr.Achal Negi.
Hello, Namaste, Sawadikap. My name is Achal. I am the Director of Business Development at FlytBase. I'm also one of the co-founders. Glad to be here. Today, I'm going to talk about FlytBase, which is an enterprise AI drone autonomy platform, and how we are merging the AI and drones together. So, FlytBase is enabling enterprise and government deployments across the infrastructures. From mining, rail, police department, prisons, ports, we are deploying autonomous drones everywhere around the globe. And we talk about how these drones are becoming intelligent, talking to ground robots like humanoids, as well as talking to different sensors. So we started 10 years ago with a mission where we wanted to become the entire operating system of the drone world. And the story we always had is we need to unlock the third dimension. There is so many things which are happening on the ground, but we use air very less, right? We only fly, planes are expensive, but drones are the only way where you can access air very economically, very cheaply. Now with the drones and making them intelligent, we can do a lot of things together, and that is where we can unlock the third dimension. So FlytBase today powers large industrial sites, from mining to utilities, to rail, to solar, to agriculture plantations in Dole in Philippines, to monitor highways, highway accidents, as well as ports and warehouses. We are today in 70 plus countries. The team is based in India as well as in the US. We do 15,000 autonomous flights every month. This year alone, the platform captured 2.2 million media files across the globe and has 350 plus enterprise deployments. So it is used worldwide to do the entire autonomous drone operations. We also work with the largest drone solution provider network and a global network. And of course, we are partners with Systronics here, and we work with partners all across the globe in 70 plus countries. So here's a quick video I wanted to show you. We have translated this into Thai, so pardon any translation errors, but let's hear it out.
จอนดูแลไซต์ขนาดมหึมา
Can we have the audio, please?
เปลี่ยนแดชบอร์ดเหมือนเปลี่ยนช่องทีวีระบบอัตโนมัติเต็มรูปจอนดูแลไซต์ขนาดมหึมาเขาเคยปล่อยโดรนเปลี่ยนแดชบอร์ดเหมือนเปลี่ยนช่องทีวีระบบอัตโนมัติเต็มรูปแบบล่ะยังคงเป็นความฝันที่ห่างไกลการแจ้งเตือนมาช้าข้อมูลกระจัดกระจายงานที่ต้องทำด้วยมือก็ยังวนกลับมาอีกเดือนที่แล้วทรัพย์สินชิ้นหนึ่งหายไปมีการรั่วไหลแพร่กระจายตลอดทั้งคืนการแจ้งเตือนสำคัญถูกกลบอยู่ในแดชบอร์ดการบุกรุกเกิดขึ้นโดยไม่มีใครตรวจพบจอห์นรู้ว่า AI กำลังเปลี่ยนแปลงขีดความสามารถเขาจึงเริ่มค้นหานั่นแหละที่เขาได้เจอกับ FlytBase ชั้นความฉลาดที่มองเห็นตัดสินใจและลงมือทำก่อนที่คุณจะรู้ได้ซ้ำว่ามีปัญหาเกิดขึ้น FlytBase ขับเคลื่อนระบบอัตโนมัติอัจฉริยะให้กับองค์กรขนาดใหญ่ที่สุดของโลกในอุตสาหกรรมน้ำมันและก๊าซเหมืองแร่สาธารณูปโภคเกษตรกรรมและอีกมากมายมันทำงานทั้งเมืองกับควมกับครบวงจรตั้งแต่ต้นจนจบตั้งแต่การประเมินแน่งานจนถึงการนำไปใช้งานจริงมาตรฐานองค์กรออกแบบให้เป็นโมดูล่าและโปรโตไทป์ตั้งแต่ต้นจะใช้คลาวด์หรือในองค์กรใดๆสร้างได้ตามแบบที่คุณต้องการ
So the video was also made by AI because the conference is AI, so we thought we'll make a video with AI and translated it in Thai. So that is what the future is. And it's not about just the software. FlytBase also develops its own AIR edge hardware. There is so much which could be done on the cloud, and you need AI intelligence on the edge. So we have our product outside called AIR Edge, which brings intelligence to the drones on the ground. It connects with docking stations, so you can look at DJI Dock 3 outside and see how it works. It hosts an NVIDIA A2000 GPU, so you can run your AI algorithms, so detecting people, vehicle, animals. I was talking to somebody and telling them how we can detect fish or sharks or any other objects in the real time and deploy it with autonomous drones. I have another video which talks about how it is deployed. And this is the video where the AIR is sitting along with the docking stations. So it's connected, it's powering the entire AI detection with autonomous drones with DJI Dock. So now you can see the drone is flying and the real time it can detect car, people, vehicle, and you can also have your custom objects. It can track it, it can actually do the entire counting and also give you alerts on your WhatsApp or your phone if it detects something. So the hardware sits in your server rack and provides you the entire AI intelligence with the drones. It also works on the night time, so if you are using it on highways or you're looking to use it for security, you can do detection on both thermal videos and RGB videos, which is really, really important in order to make sure that AI detection happens in any kind of scenarios. You can also train it to have detections for animals, fishes, or anything else like this. We work with police departments all across the globe. So here is a video from London Police Department of how they are using autonomous drones and AI for monitoring cities with a FlightBase.
Yeah, the Drone First Responder Programme is about improving the efficiency and the effectiveness of policing on the ground. It's about providing immediate eyes at the scene of an incident through the latest and most innovative technology that we've got available to us, so we can better inform policing decisions and, most importantly, so we can keep our communities even safer. So aerial support to policing has always added huge value because it gives us the ability to make informed decisions about deployment and look for people that is a lot harder to do on the ground. By getting that immediate response with a drone, we're going to have more precise information. We're capturing best evidence at the very earliest opportunity, but most importantly, where scenes are chaotic or witnesses are confused, it allows us to inform our own decisions about how many officers, which assets we should deploy, and critically, if suspects or offenders are making away from the scene, we can quickly identify them and bring them into custody without the need for large, expansive area searches. Drones will support all policing. They will do everything that a helicopter used to do, so looking for missing people, locating suspects, stolen vehicles, and anything where aerial support will support policing on the ground. They'll also do things that helicopters would never have done, so they can help us search under bridges for big events or support more discrete policing operations. So the real fundamental difference is drones traditionally are the drones that you might buy off the shelf, so from Amazon or somewhere like that, and they're piloted by an individual who always has to be able to see that drone, so literally watch that drone flying. The difference between a drone as first responder is it will fly autonomously by itself to a scene. A remote pilot can then take control of that drone and use it for its policing purpose, and then the drone will autonomously fly back to its base. So it's removing any human error whilst it's doing that autonomous flight, but also allowing a remote pilot, without being at the scene, without needing to deploy before it can take off. So it provides more flexibility, more agility in our response, and ensures that it's far more rapid than you would ordinarily get from a line-of-sight drone. So we already use drones at protest, the line-of-sight drones that I've talked about. Again, it's about providing awareness to commanders on the ground, so you can see size of crowds, movement of crowds, the locations of police officers, so we can better coordinate our activity. We can ensure that our policing is done very effectively, and most importantly, rather than relying on either professional opinion, we're getting those scenes from the air that absolutely directly informs police decision making, which is critical to everything we do.
So this is how they are deploying this for 43 police departments in entire UK and managing the entire service. So FlightBase is the platform which can help you with multiple use cases, as we have been talking about, be it for security of an airport, to city, to residential security, ports, as well as oil and gas. Now let's talk about AI. So we have drones being deployed and it's scaling, but this is where in 2023, Jensen Huang from NVIDIA spoke about how we are into the different waves of AI. So we started with generative AI 2 years ago, where we had ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini. Then we had some agentic AI coming in, but now we're entering the age of physical AI, right? So that is where, of course, in the previous talks as well, we heard about how embodied AI and AI is coming together in the form of physical shapes, and that is where it is going to take real atoms, where instead of just electrons, we would be interacting with robots like we're seeing today. So this is where FlightBase is launching today a new platform in Thailand called Workos, which is a physical AI platform which would connect all the robots, drones, CCTV cameras, and softwares together to make much more sense. And let me play this video. So this is a new platform from FlightBase called Workos, which would connect all the physical devices together. And let me show you some examples really quick. So we have so much data being collected from drones, robots, sensors, and that is where FlightBase and Workos are going to convert that to a meaningful insight. We are launching Workos Agent, where would be AI agents for every task with the robots. So let me show you some examples of hundreds of agents that we are building with the drone data. Number one, lot of enterprises and government fly drones and then they have to generate reports, be it like inspection reports for oil and gas or utilities, security, incidents, anything like that. And it takes hours where they have to take images and manually write everything. With the large language models and the visual language models, we can analyze these images, and within minutes, we can create detailed reports like this, give executive summaries, give actionable items as well. And this software is currently live, being used by a lot of oil and gas companies around the globe. Secondly, we would integrate different systems together. So in this one, we are taking video feed from the CCTV camera, and in the bottom, you see that it is analyzing those video feed right here, and seeing that, okay, there is a car which is blocking the intersection, breaking the rule. In the next scene, it analyzes that there is an accident. And now you can see on the top, it dispatches the drone automatically. That is the power of Workos, where it would talk to your local systems like CCTV cameras and dispatch robots like drones right to that particular site, so you can have a much better overview of that site. So now you can see the drone is launching and going to that location and reaching that location through the FlightBase platform. So that is how Workos and FlightBase would integrate together and help with autonomous drone operations. Similarly, once you have so many reports, you would have an AI assistant where you would be able to chat with multiple reports and generate detailed graphs and charts so you can understand that pattern. which is something which would be very useful for all the organization. But it doesn't stop there. Once we have these systems connected, we would have a simple app on our mobile phone where a local operator would be able to chat with these systems with voice. Voice is the next big thing in computing. You don't have to type, you don't have to move your mouse. And here's a brief demo. Again, we have translated that into Thai so we can understand. And here's a situation of a person who is working on power stations, and there is an alert raised by a drone which was flying and detected something. So this is one of the last videos that I want to show where how a co-pilot app would work in industrial scenario.
สัญญาณแจ้งเตือน
Can we have the
ต้อง
audio,
การการ
please?
ตรวจสอบเร่งด่วนสำหรับหม้อแปลง T401 ตรวจพบความผิดปกติทางความร้อนจำเป็นต้องตรวจสอบหน้างาน
ผมขอรับงานนี้ส่งพิกัดตำแหน่งมาให้หน่อยครับ
มอบหมายงานให้คุณแล้วกำลังส่งลิงก์นำทางให้เดี๋ยวนี้ส่งลิงก์นำทางไปยังอุปกรณ์ของคุณแล้วให้เดินทางไปยังหม้อแปลง T401
ผมกำลังเดินทางไปที่หน้างานครับ
รับทราบคาดว่าจะถึงในอีก15นาทีเตรียมตัวตรวจสอบหน้างานข้อมูลทรัพย์สินพร้อมใช้งาน
ขอข้อมูลเกี่ยวกับหม้อแปลง T401 หน่อยครับ
เป็นหม้อแปลงไฟฟ้าขนาด 11 กิโลโวลต์ ติดตั้งเมื่อปี 2018 ความจุ 500 kVA สถานะปัจจุบันใช้งานได้ปกติ
เคยมีปัญหาเรื่องความร้อนมาก่อนไหมครับ
พบความร้อนสูงเล็กน้อยเมื่อเดือนมีนาคม 2024 แก้ไขแล้วด้วยการปรับปรุงระบบระบายความร้อน ไม่พบปัญหาตั้งแต่นั้นมา
หม้อแปลงตัวนี้ซ่อมบำรุงครั้งล่าสุดเมื่อไหร่ครับ
บำรุงรักษาล่าสุดเมื่อ 15 มิถุนายน 2025 ดำเนินการเปลี่ยนน้ำมันและประกันเรียบร้อยแล้ว กำหนดการบำรุงรักษาครั้งถัดไป คือธันวาคม 2025
จากการตรวจสอบด้วยสายตาหม้อแปลงดูปกติดีครับ
รับทราบความผิดปกติทางความร้อนอาจเกิดจากระบบหมุนเวียนภายใน ให้ดำเนินการตรวจสอบอย่างละเอียดต่อไป
ผมเจอจุดน้ำมันรั่วเล็กน้อยที่ด้านล่างครับ
พบข้อมูลสำคัญ กรุณาระบุระดับความรุนแรง และรายละเอียดตำแหน่งของการโอ้ซึม
รั่วเพียงเล็กน้อยครับ ไม่ถึงขั้นวิกฤต แต่จำเป็นต้องซ่อมบำรุง
รับทราบบันทึกปัญหาใหม่แล้วกำลังดำเนินการเข้าสู่ขั้นตอนประสานงานซ่อมบำรุง
So this is how the system would work, where it would be able to talk to different systems, report issues, and as well as help humans on the ground to work on industrial sites. You can imagine situation related to security, inspection, any incidents, and people would be able to learn from this system and act on it. So we have a lot of information available here. So in case you want to have a product catalog, you can scan this and download, and you would be able to understand the technology in depth. We would like to also congratulate Systronic on becoming the gold partner for the second year. And this is something where we really proud of our relationship in Thailand. This was the first event that we conducted about a year back, and we're glad to be back. So with that, this is the end of my presentation. Right, in case you want to connect with us, you can scan the QR code as well as reach out to us on that number, and we'll be happy to answer any of your questions. Thank you.